Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I know that I haven't been posting in YouTube because I didn't know what to post honestly. I don't have a life that is super extraordinary to post a vlog on YouTube. People will have no interest to see what I'm doing in my daily life. So I thought maybe I should share my experience on things that I have learned that I think there are many people that will relate to me. So I thought that I should share my experience. And so welcome to today's video. And for today's video, I want to talk about things that I learned in friendship in a hard way. So let's get continued. So growing up, I'm an introvert. I have always been an introvert. Like when I was in school, I remember when I was in 5th grade, I used to be so quiet in my classroom that people used to call me the quiet girl. Okay, I was the quiet girl in the class. But growing up, I think until 4th grade, I had a lot of friends in my school, and I used to do very fun stuff with them. My mom used to tell me a story about how I was when I was like 1 or 2 years old. I was like 2 years or 1 maybe 2 years old. My mom used to tell me that you wouldn't even understand that there is a kid in the room. So I used to play alone in the room, like by myself all the time. So growing up, I was an introvert when I went to school for the first time. I was quite shy, but back then I was a very much child. So I had a quite few of friends. But after 5th grade, like when I went to high school, I was a very, very, very much quiet girl. So making friends was really tough for me. Honestly, I am someone who does not approach anyone first. I had one friend, and honestly on the first day I didn't even talk to anyone because I thought I was very much scared to talk to people. I don't know, I just very much scared. I would only answer them or reply or talk to someone if they are the one that talks to me in the first, or they are the one that approached me. In high school I did have quite a lot of friends, but that they are the one that first approached me, I didn't even talk to anyone. But when I was in 8th grade or 9th grade, I started to get insecure about my body. I hit puberty and I started to get insecure about my body, about myself. मैं पहले से ही introvert था, तो उसके लिए like back then when I got insecure, मैं उससे भी ज़्यादा insecure हो गई और introvert हो गई. I used to talk to people. I remember back in 8th grade, I liked a boy and I got rejected, and I was so much depressed because he rejected me first of all. And then I was insecure about my body because I saw girls around me. I was insecure about everything of myself. So I like literally cut off people. I didn't have that kind of friends when you can go over their house, or they can come over to your house, or you can go out together. I was not in their first priority list, and honestly that made me feel like I was the leftover. Whenever I was in a group of friends, I always felt leftover. I always felt like that I am the one they choose when they have no one, or maybe when their favorite friend or best friend didn't went with them, and that's when they came to me to go with them somewhere. So I was the one that always felt left out in a group, and honestly I was so dumb back then. I didn't even realize that I was being left out by the group, and I was being like, I thought maybe friendships are like this. I thought maybe people are like this. I thought maybe people do have friends like this. My dad used to tell me that why don't you talk to people? Whenever my cousins, my literal cousins, like I've been very comfortable with my cousins since childhood. Whenever they came, I never used to talk to them first because I was so insecure. Like the smallest thing, I was so insecure. And even though just because I was an introvert, even though I didn't talk first to my friends, even though I was not the one that approached them first, there were so many of my friends that approached me and that stayed with me, and I felt so comfortable with them. So I think the lesson that I learned from there is that friendship does not always work from one way. If you give it efforts from one way and you don't receive the same kind of effort from the other side, that's not friendship. And I used to go to a tuition batch because I never talked to anyone first, or I never approached them, or I never said hi because I was so insecure and I was so introvert. They never talked to me back. I remember when I went to college for the first time, I forced myself to talk to people because I know if I didn't force myself to talk to people, if I didn't make friends, when I am like literally 18 years old, if I was still shy back then everybody has their own life, everybody has their own friends. They are not dying to be friends with me. So if I don't go and talk to them for first, they would not come. So I forced myself to make friends. There's a lot of fake friends. I didn't realize. Honestly, I think I have one ability is that I can tell people if there's gonna be a good relationship. Like if I see someone for the first time and I say hi, and they say hi, I can feel that if me and that person's relationship is gonna be good or not. I have that kind of feelings, like gut feelings that tells me. So when I first went to college, there was one girl. I thought, I don't think she is good. Like I had that kind of negative feelings from her, but I thought maybe it's just my mind. Like maybe I'm just thinking too much. I told myself that I don't know her yet. I haven't talked to her. I just know her for like few days or few weeks. I cannot judge her, right? My assumptions, my gut feelings, my intuitions came true. She was the one to backbitch about me. She was the one to make fun about me, and she still is the one jealous one. She is very, very, very much jealous of me. So I remember one time she had clicked photo of me without me knowing, obviously. I showed it to the whole class. I don't know what it was about, but I remember that she showed the photo to the whole class and laughed. And you know how I got to know that? She did that when I was in first semester, and I got to know that when I was in third semester, so literally 1 year apart. And because I didn't have that much of friends back when I was in first semester, I didn't have that much of friend, and I was not very close to anyone, so nobody thought that it was important to tell me. But I think it's still important. If somebody shows you a picture of someone, it's your responsibility that if somebody shows you a picture of someone, you know, you should inform her. So like shocked that she had clicked picture of me, never showed me, showed to the whole class, and I never got to know. So there are bitches, there are snakes friends. Thought maybe it's good, or maybe I am thinking too much, or maybe I am just judging her based off nothing. Be 100% sure about your intuition. Your intuition, your gut feeling tells you everything. It can take up to 2 to 3 to 4 years to know a people, to know a person exactly. That's what I thought back then, because you need very much long time. People sometimes even after 10 years they don't realize that she or he can do that, the person. So I thought maybe I'm thinking too much. I should not judge her, but my intuition was right. There you will get a very much of fake friends, and you realize that the fakest friend you will ever get, you will ever see, they're not the one who just smokes, they're not the one that like goes party or something. The fakest friend you will see, the fakest friend you will meet is the one that's too nice. It's the one that you would think that she could never do that, but she will be the one to do that. So I think it is very much important to trust your gut feelings, to trust your intuition, that wherever you feel something is off, that means that something is happening. I think girl intuition is 100% correct all the time. I learned that in a hard way, honestly. I used to trust her, I used to be friends with her, but after knowing that, I just cut her off. I used to go to the same batch, same tuition, we still do actually, but I just don't talk to her anymore, and I felt really betrayed, honestly. I also met some good people in my college. They really helped me to understand like these studies. Like they really helped me to give me the notes or the information about college. So I think it is really important for you to choose who you talk to and be sure about them. I'm not only talking about friends, there are a lot of people that will come to your life, or maybe there are a lot of people that will smile into your face and backbitch about yourself. I remember a story, I remember a thing that happened to me. Basically what happened was, I have a cousin, and she used to be very much like, we literally grew up together. We used to be very close. We used to go to the same school, same tuition, same everywhere. Because she was my cousin, I never doubted her, honestly. But growing up, I realized it in a hard way. She was the one to ask me for help. I would always help her. If she asked for notes, if she asked for anything, I would always help her. But she was not the one to give me help when I needed it. One day, I had two friends. They were army, okay, BTS army, and I was a huge fan of BTS back then. And we were talking about how their comeback is, their MV and their movies. After me and my that two friends talked about BTS, their MVs, them, and anything like in general. After they left, my cousin, in my face, like they have left, I felt like, I think it was like probably 5 to 10 minutes after. Don't you think that she is so fake? She is so trying to do it. She is like, I don't think she is good. I think she just copies me. Cousin tells me this, and I was like, bro, you are just so nice to them. You are just talking to them. You are just being friends with them. You are just gossiping with them about this and that, and now they are gone, and you are telling me bad thing about themselves. You are bitching to me about them. And she thought that because I was her cousin, like because I was very much close to her, she thought that I would not tell this to my other two friends that were gossiping. I'm much shocked about how much people can smile to each other in faces and then lie and then betray and then back bitch about themselves. And I have a lot of experience about this. Honestly, I never had a best friend. I never had a friend or female friend who I can trust with everything, who I can like make plans, go out, make plans, or like tell everything. I never had. I only had my sister growing up, and we used to be best friends, but not now anymore. The friends that I have in college, after graduating, they will have their own life. I will have my own life, and I honestly have no contact with my old friends. Not because I didn't want it to, but because I have to cut them off because of toxicity, because of back bitching, or they were friends with people that I don't like. So growing up as an introvert girl, it is really hard to make friends. It is really hard to have someone that can listen to you, that can listen to your feelings. Very honest, genuine, true friend. It is very hard to have. And honestly, growing up, I did have a lot of friends, but I wouldn't say that they were on my side or they were. I'm not saying that they all backbitched about me or like they are all fake. No, they had a very genuine, good friends, but I don't really have contacts with them anymore. So now I just hang out by myself. Honestly, I think being with yourself is not bad. Being with yourself is very good. I do hang around sometimes with my sister, sometimes with my family. Yes, I do like prefer myself to be alone. Now you have internet, social media, like that you can share everything. And I think there is many things that I learned from friendships. I think there's many things that I learned from not only friendship, but in general people's. There's very lot of things that I learned. Honestly, friendship works both ways. You cannot be the one to only give efforts, to only make plans, to only go out or hang around. Friendship and relationships both are kind of same. Effort goes both ways. Effort is not like, it's not a one-way thing. It has to go both ways. Be very much aware of who you surround yourself with. People's friend be very much snakes. They can be very much snakes in family, friendships, everywhere. But I think you need to choose the one. You need to choose the friends that are genuine, healthy, genuine one. Many friends of mine that have made me felt insecure, I just learned to how to cut them off. Cutting people off is not a bad thing. It's a very good thing that makes you and yourself surround with only good people. When you like go to college for the first time, it is very hard to realize that who is good and who is not. It takes years to know people. I think you need to be very aware about that. I'm gonna say that I don't have friends. I do have friends. They are genuine. They help me honestly. I never felt one time that they will be back bitching about me. They are honestly genuine and they are very good to me, and I do feel very good when I am with them. So this is my story, and these are the things that I learned the hard way in friendship, and I hope that you don't have to learn it in a hard way. And if you guys enjoyed my video, don't forget to like, comment and share my video. And I think that's it for today's video. I will catch you guys up in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.